It's the Brewskee-Ball show. Anything goes. Talking about all the highs and the lows. It's the Brewskee-Ball show. Let the good times roll. The Brewskee-Ball show. Evan, it's time to get on the record. That's the name of the segment. We're talking about all those Brewskee-Ball magical records out there. Full Circle, Cherry Record, Hundo Record, regular skis and team point total record. There's a lot of records out there right now that might not be the record after this week 8.
There's a lot of records that should fall pretty easily going into week 8. I think the first one that we're looking to see fall is going to be the team point record. Skee-ball only needs a 741.
That's definitely going to happen.
741. That's 230 points below their average to break the all-time New York City record.
The record, the New York City record, was set by Stephen Colbert last year with 7,585 points. That's cumulative throughout the entire 8-week season. Skee-ball is definitely going to break that record, and you know what? It should be their record. The addition of C-Funk to that lineup of Deuce and Juice, you just knew that it was just an onslaught of 40s, and it certainly on paper looked good at the beginning of the season, and here we are, week 8, and they are going to be the New York City points champion. Also, Fabio and skee-ball, they have a chance to break the New York City points record. They need to roll a 909 to break that record, and
that's also under their season average.
That's under their average, and you also know they're capable of rolling 1,000. So we'll see what happens there. Colbert, who owns the record for the time being, doesn't really have a chance. But I just want to say, because if it does happen, you heard it here first. Colbert needs a 1,099 to break their own record.
Yay! Why not?
Yeah, Robot. Did you hear that? It's embarrassing. 1,099. Do it.
Find the 50 already.
Do it. We have only two teams, Evan, that have a chance to go undefeated for the entire season, which is pretty remarkable accomplishment.
Who would have thought? All these amazing rollers, only 2 teams haven't lost.
One of those 2 teams, I'm sure you're thinking, is skee-ball, but if you go way back to week 1, they suffered their first loss. It was their first loss in 35 matches, over 3 seasons worth of matches. They lost, obviously, to Fabio on week 1, who rolled over 1,000. It was a great match. So skee-ball is not undefeated.
No.
Fabio on skee-ball is still undefeated. And if you can guess the next team that has a chance to go undefeated, I'll buy you a high life. Evan?
Are you ready? Bruce Springsteen. That's right. The ladies of Bruce Springsteen are undefeated. They're 7-0. Only 1 and 2 teams undefeated. Them and the defending champions, Fabio, are the only ones who haven't lost, and I gotta say it's a very impressive feat. Under the radar team, excellent 40 rollers, lots of enthusiasm.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen has been on point all season, and led by Erin again, who will most likely make the Brody. And make it as a high seed. We'll see what she can do there. But Bruce Springsteen, all season long, has found the 40 time and time again, and they are the boss on Wednesday night.
Now we got to talk about some individual achievements. We talked about the teams. Now we got to talk about the best rollers of the year. And we'll start with your last season's best roller of the year, Ocean.
William Ocean. Man, no words can describe the power of an entire ocean.
No.
Except these.
These are the words that will describe him.
Ocean right now is in the midst of a remarkable season.
That's air guitar. Air guitar.
He is also the 2007 U.S. Air Guitar Champion and Season 8 Brody. He's in the middle of, or at the end rather, of one of the greatest regular seasons of all time. Last season he set the New York City individual match average with a 34.25. Right now, heading into week 8, Ocean needs to roll a 30.3 to break that mark, and if you've been watching him as of late, that's pretty much a given. What's interesting and cool to note here is that Ocean still has a chance to average a 35 through 8 weeks. If Ocean's going to average a 35 this season, which would be the first time any New York City roller has ever averaged a 35 for an entire season, he needs to roll a 36.1, which, as you know, is more than possible for him.
He's done it before.
He seems to be rolling 3 to 5 hundos on average every frame. I believe last week he rolled a 37. So if he keeps it there, come this Sunday, you're going to see the first ever roller to average a 35 for the entire season. It's pretty impressive.
It is. And keeping with the individual accomplishments, the full circle record is last season. I think we saw really the greatest full circle performances we've ever seen.
It united the country.
It did. The Professor Juice battle, the McGuire-Sosa battle was unforgettable, and will probably be unmatched. Going by the numbers this season, Juice has 17 full circles going into week 8. He needs 9 to tie his own record from last season, 10 to break it.
If Juice rolls what we call a perfect game, 10 full circles in one match, he will in fact break his own record that he set last season. I'm not betting against Juice to break the record. But I'm certainly not betting for him. He needs 9 to tie. Now that's something that I think he can do. I told him time and time again, 7 and 8 full circles out of 10 is definitely possible for him. He just needs to keep his emotions in check. He needs to roll within himself, and instead of taking it out on lanes, maybe just throw the iPod in, take a walk, go to the bathroom, maybe walk down 5th Street, get some air. He really needs to play his own game. As you know, he's usually in his own world when he rolls, and the further immersed in that world he is, the better the outcome most of the time.
Finishing up on the full circles, we have C-Funk with 12 full circles, Brewskee of Anarski with 11, and The Street with 11. Certainly great numbers, nowhere near record-breaking, but just a fantastic skis. And now I want to talk about probably the most underrated and probably my favorite moment in Brewskee-Ball is after rolling a little bit. I think what we've discovered is that the cherry is probably the most underrated accomplishment in Brewskee-Ball, and I have to give amazing credit to the Doctor, Joanna, and Ehrlich for really recognizing the fact that the future of Brewskee-Ball is the cherry.
They're putting the cherry on the map this season.
They're putting it on the map. They're understanding that to win in Brewskee-Ball, to have a great average, and to excel, the cherry is the future. And the Doctor, a record-breaking performance of 13 cherries.
He already broke the record for most cherries in a season, his own record, which he set last season of 10. Through week 7, heading into week 8, he's already got 13 cherries. I talked to him during preseason. It was actually a Brewskee-Ball exhibition event, and he told me that he was going to roll 16 cherries this season. He said that there's no reason why he can't average 2 cherries per match, and I said he's exactly right. And here he is about to do that. He needs 3 cherries on week 8. It's not an easy feat, but I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to roll at least 16 cherries on the season. Moving on to another individual record. This is probably the most exciting race as far as the record's concerned, is the Hundo race. Obviously, as you know, Ocean has led that race this season, attacking the Hundo. I mean, really, like when he rolls for Hundos now, he wants to hurt the Hundo, and it's worked out well for him because he's got 200 made Hundos heading into week 8. The record is 219 set by Icarus 3 seasons ago, and right behind Ocean is Seawise, who rolled this season back-to-back matches above 400.
Of course, Ocean's 200 is fantastic, but truly those 2 matches that Seawise put together are some of the best moments in Brewskee-Ball history.
What just happened?
She's a legend, that's what happened!
Ocean sits on 200 Hundos right now heading into week 8. He needs 19 more to tie the record. He needs 20 to break it. You're going to want to be there, and you never know, you might catch the 200th and 20th Hundo that he makes. You never know.
No.
You can sell it on eBay.
Everything can be sold on eBay. Even that Hundo.
Let the good times roll, the Brewskee-Ball Show.